What's the benefit of doing a 1031 exchange? Why should I not just sell my investment property and take the money and put it in the bank? What's the benefit for me taking that property and turning it into a 1031 exchange?
Raise your hand if you like to pay taxes. I don't think anyone is going to raise their hand.
Nope.
So you don't have to pay taxes right now. You delay it.
Right.
Okay.
Well, happy Monday. Welcome back to the Cornerstone Realtor Team podcast. We're so happy to be back with you today. Today is not Victory Monday for our 49ers, so I will not be doing the victory dance. You'll have to wait till we have a Victory Monday for me to do the victory dance. What do you think, Jamil?
Wow. All I can say is wow to that loss yesterday. I really want to see you do the victory dance. And I really want the Niners to win, but they need to get their stuff together. You know, the defense is just choking, and the offense is not putting up any points, and it's really frustrating. So,
well, I got a quote for today. A setback gets you ready for a comeback. So we're coming back against Green Bay on Sunday, so stay tuned.
We got to shred some cheese on Sunday.
That's right.
Because they're the cheese heads.
We don't want to be the cheese that's being shredded.
That's right.
We want to shred some cheese. Okay, let's dive into our subject for today. And if you have any questions concerning real estate or anything related to real estate or finance, please just put it in the comments below, and we will try to put it on our calendar and answer it for you. But today, the question is, what is a 1031 exchange? Jamil?
So a lot of people will call and ask, can they sell their personal residence and not pay tax and do a 1031 exchange? That's not a 1031 exchange. A 1031 exchange is for an investment property. So again, an investment property, you can do a 1031 exchange and not pay any taxes. So if you have an investment property, you could buy a like-kind property for over what you sold the current property at and not pay any taxes. That's how you save or you delay the tax gain. That's a 1031 exchange, all like in a nutshell.
Okay, here's a question. How do I get my personal residence that I live in to qualify to be a 1031 exchange? What has to happen for it to become a 1031 exchange?
Well, talk to your tax professional, but you need to move out. You need to move out of your property, and you need to call it a rental. You need to rent it. So you move out, buy another property, call it a rental, rent to somebody, and then now it's a rental, I think for 2 years. After 2 years, it's a rental, and then you could do an exchange on it. And you have a new primary residence for the last 2 years. Boom, you save the taxes. But not everyone wants to do that. Some people want to use their personal property, their primary residence, to buy another one, buy another primary. So not as easy as it sounds, but doable.
There is some steps, but you have to consult your tax professional. But if you don't do that, you cannot 1031 exchange, and there's some tax liability if you your proceeds that you gained on the property exceed whatever the cutoff. So you need to talk to your tax professional about that. We're not tax guys, but we can get you top dollar.
But what you might say is, well, if I do want to sell my primary residence, how much taxes will I pay? Mm-hmm. And so the calculation is, let's say you sold the property for $1.5 million and it costs you $800,000, okay? So if it's you and another person on title, your wife or, you know, a friend, whatever, whoever's on title, mainly it's your spouse, then you get $500,000 tax-free. And the way it's calculated is, let's say the sales price is 1.5, but you bought it for 800,000. Guess what? If you spent 200,000 on improvements, you won't have any taxes. So it just depends on your situation. You also have to deduct the commission and all the expenses from that price. So call us if you want to get, a breakdown of what items can you deduct in more detail. But definitely, you can save some money if you, spend money on the house.
True.
Yeah.
Another question we got, what's the benefit of doing a 1031 exchange? Why should I not just sell my investment property and take the money and put it in the bank? What's the benefit for me taking that property and turning it into a 1031 exchange?
Raise your hand if you like to pay taxes. I don't think anyone is going to raise their hand.
Nope.
So you don't have to pay taxes right now. You delay it.
Right.
Okay. So if you do a 1031 exchange, sell a property for $1 million, you buy another one for $1,000,001, you're good. No taxes right now. You delay that. You push it down the road.
Right.
And why would you push it down the road?
Create generational wealth.
Correct. You are correct.
I have one client that I've known, and they've been doing 1031 exchange for over 45 years. They've never paid a dime in taxes because they keep turning their property. They had a property, they turned it into a multifamily, they turned it into different kinds of investments related in real estate, and they've always taken the money and rolled it over. So they never pay taxes. And it's created generational wealth. Not only that, but it's created great income monthly because they keep growing their portfolio. So that's the benefit of doing a 1031 exchange.
So if you're unsure on what to do, give us a call. We also have a good tax person to talk to that can answer questions for you, no charge. So just give us a call if you have questions, you want to sell a property, do a 1031, or you just want to ask some questions. All right.
Well, thank you for staying with us through the podcast and listening. If you have any other questions, please ask us. Put them in the comments, and we'll see you next Monday. Thank you.